Hi guys, so I was thinking about yesterday's video and I'm gonna talk a little bit about okay. Hi. So you who don't know me, my name is Thomas. I come from Europe and I'm just gonna talk about a little bit my thoughts about universe and what does it mean to us, like in general, God related. Because as an agnostic who does believe in something, I see universe as a God and something who gives us what we want, what we need, what we don't need actually. And sometimes it seems that people are wondering, what do we need? And lately, as I've been going through some personal turbulence, with my family, with my mom passing, with a lot of depression, a lot of weight gain, now weight loss, a lot of health problems with my dad, my sister. A lot of people turn to God and church, and I turn to my own beliefs, and that's universe, and that's this universal energy that surround us. And I know that a lot of people feel that, and some people think it's like God's will or something, but it's actually universe will. And when you think about it, the energy is all around us. And sometimes, as I said, some people wonder all their life, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? What do I need? I need money. I need cash. I need happiness. While all they had to do, and now I'm speaking from my own experiences, look within yourself, and there is so much luck, love, life, and, I hope emotion, but we are all different, and some people can't express emotion as good as some people can. I can express it, and I'm not ashamed of it. I never was, I'm open book for everybody here, but when you think about preaching, in church, it's so been done, There's always a Bible, there's always a Bible verse, and then everything just turns around this verse, and they just turn everything around, and the people who are there really believe, into their pastor or minister or whatever. And I'm all for freedom for everything, but when you think about it, it would be the same thing if you all just said, okay, there's one universal religion, and that's universe. I mean, we are made in the universe. We are part of the universe. The energy in us is actually proven that when we die, the energy goes. In my belief, the energy goes and it joins the universe, the whole. And I don't think we ever die. We just become these energy beings that are all around us that we call ghosts. But as I've been clinically dead, all I saw is dark that wasn't really dark, and stars. But stars were not stars. It was people. It was energy. And I felt part of that. It was so orgasmic, and I wanted to stay there. But when they revived me and when I went back to my body, it was a disappointment, I have to say. I wanted to stay there, wherever it is. I'm just calling it another realm, because we don't know what's happening here. There's like layers of our dimensions, and I believe there's like a billion, trillion, like infinity of dimensions around us. Sometimes we overlap and then we think it's deja vu or something, but it's actually just us meeting us in another time and space in the same moment. That's my belief. That's my theory, actually. I haven't been reading as much about it or watching, YouTube videos or stuff. I'm just coming to my conclusions as an artist as a free-spirited person who think that, being free is not just being able to do whatever you want. Being free is being able to feel, and a lot of people don't let themselves feel what I want to feel because they think that even feeling the things that I want to feel are going to be judged by others, even if it's not seen by others. But they think that people will feel how fragile they are. I mean, it means you're strong, not that you're weak. And yeah, I was thinking about, okay, I'm not painting. Like last year was really rough for me. I'm just going to do my example. I did like 11 canvases that I want to paint my new cycle, and I'm kind of stuck. And it's not that I don't have any inspiration. I don't believe in inspiration. It's always here. I just have to start, and the fear is when I start, what's going to come out. And right now I'm in the process of believing that when I start doing my work, that everything is gonna, come together. And I'm actually quite happy about it. It's kind of some things are just coming to the puzzles are coming together in my life, and it's been 3 years, and I'm thinking, okay, it's time for me to do this talk. I'm talking to you guys, but actually I'm speaking to myself as well, because I need to hear this, and I need to look at myself when I say that, because it's hard for people to realize that. What do you need in life? You need what society told you that you need. You need to work, you need money. The church tells you you need family, you need children. You need to raise them good. You need to give them a good life, and then you die. That's it. Then you go to heaven or hell. Wow, what a life. Imagine that. It's such a textbook life, and a lot of people in my country actually believe that. And then there are people like me, and I bet there's a lot of people out there that think like me. Not just artists, free spirit people, or people who are open-minded to other, ways of thinking. But just imagine, I went to primary school, I was bullied a lot. I had all D's. Well, I have A, B, C, D, C's and D's, and I barely finished my primary school. They thought that I'm crazy or that I'm just ADHD and this and that. But I finished it, I went to the exam, it's like a exam for my secondary school, and I was like in the top 10. And you know why? Because my grades were horrible. I couldn't even get into that school if I didn't go to the headmaster and told them, I'm gonna prove you, and have in mind I was 13. I'm gonna prove you that I can get into your school just with my talent, because the admission test was painting and some tests and something, and I nailed it in 2 schools. And I chose one, and I finished it, and it was the best time of my life. And then I fell into depression. And then, when I got to my late 20s, I was thinking, what am I doing with my life? I wanted to go to art academy to paint, to have my master's in painting. That was my dream from when I was little. And I was scared. And I went to the it's like 5 days of application. You paint there, you do portraits, you do nudes, and you have to, you have like a portfolio you have to give, and if the portfolio passes, then you go, to the next level. And they take 8 people every year, and there was 46 people that year. And I went there, and I had fun. I was painting, I was happy, I didn't care at all. And you know what? The stars aligned. I passed. I was fourth from 8 people that I actually take in. And I'm still amazed that I did that. But what I'm trying to say is the dreams that you have are not, are here. You just have to say, yes, I can do that. I'm going to try at least. If I don't make it, I have another, another chance and another chance. Plus, people think that they're too old for some stuff. You're never too old. Never. I don't see myself as age. I don't see myself as a number. I see myself as a person who lives, breathes, who has emotions, who wants to do better, who is full of flaws, but all those flaws make me what I am, who I am, how I am, and I'm still here. I was suicidal. I was so suicidal. I still have those thoughts that are back in your mind. But you know what? Nope. You will never do that if you're strong here. And the heart is something where your own God should live. And what I mean by that is you are your own God. You have to worship yourself. You have to look in the mirror every morning, which I wasn't able before. Now, every morning, I look at myself, I tell myself, it's a new day. Whatever happens, if it's bad, if it's good, whatever happens, I don't have plans, I'm very spontaneous, and that's how people should live. When you have plans, and when something goes wrong, you just go down. Most people do. I don't. I see it as a sign of something better. When something bad happens to me, like my back is killing me right now because I have scoliosis, which is really hard to fix without surgery, and they don't want to do surgery on me because the scoliosis is right here somewhere in the back where my heart is, and if they did it, they're scared that they would just kill me, so nope. I did lose a lot of weight. I'm going to start exercising. Those are the little goals that you can do. And when those things align, when everything starts to pile up, in a good way, you see the results and you can do it. And then you can ask yourself, is there something more to life than death? Because most people are just waiting to die. And the example for living is enjoying, but not just partying, having money. Money is just a mean that you need to get to the things you want. Of course, you gotta work for it. I do sell my paintings. I sell them cheap. But whatever I get, I'm happy with it. You know why? Because I have a lot of friends that are artists. They want a lot of money for their art because they think it's worth that much. And I'm not saying it's not, but then they tell you they don't have anything to eat. Well, sell the artwork cheaper, you'll have it. You can always do another painting the same way. I do some artworks 3 or 4 times if I need to, if people want to buy it. It's never the same, it's always similar, but I see it every time as a one step closer to the, perfect painting. I'll never get there. But what makes me an artist is just trying to get to that point where I'm going to say, okay, I'm happy with that. I'll never get there. That's the contradiction in my universe theory, because the universe is making you, when you accept that there is something more than you, and that it's not a person, that it's just like a abstract energy that makes us all who we are. And no, you don't have to agree, but most of the things that the religion teaches you in school and everywhere, it's the same thing actually. I just don't think there is like hell or heaven or anything, that there are sins or stuff. of course, there are sins, the murder and stuff, that's just unforgivable, and my heart always goes to the people that go through that, and I always cry actually when I see that there is a mass shooting or something in the US or anywhere in the world. It breaks me. But, you know, I don't think that anybody can judge other people in the same way that they, you know, would you judge yourself like that? I don't think so. There is so much to talk about, and as I'm preaching this, you know, universal energy theory that a lot of people don't believe in, and I don't even think that it's like a new age theory or something. I just see it as something that's natural. I came to this conclusion myself in a way that's organic, you know, through the pain, through the thinking, through reading. I read the Bible. I see the Bible as a science fiction book. I'm sorry, guys. I see Lord of the Rings more real than Bible. The Bible for me is just a mean to scare people and to keep them in line. But there is a stronger energy in that universe, and I tell you, universe always takes care of you. When you do a bad thing, or when a bad thing happens to you, the universe will come and it will make you, you know, everything will come, you know, this is a bad thing. When a bad thing happens to you, a good thing will come when you least expect, and everything will just level up, and you will be in a perfect state. But then again, there are people that just see bad, 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 and the good goes so low, they can't catch it anymore. And they just start to hate themselves. And they start to wonder, why are they here? And they go so low. Their self-esteem becomes so low, and there's so much dark in them. And they start to do bad, evil things. And I don't think we should judge them as some people do. I think we should help them. If they're not able to be helped, then just, you know, I don't know, let them be who they are. Because when they go, and they will transition into another state of mind, you know, maybe then they will see the light. Let's just say that, because that's a term that everybody uses, so I'm going to use that. But heaven or hell, nope. You make your own hell. You make your own hell, and I know. When my mom died, I made my own hell for 2 years. And this year, I said no more. You know, I was cheap for myself. I never wanted to buy anything for myself because I'm thinking I don't deserve anything. I was selling out my collections of toys because I was thinking, do I need it? No. Other people need it more than I do. Why don't I need it? Of course I do. It's my hobby. It's what I love. You know, I think that all of us deserve to be, you know, the best versions of ourselves. And a lot of people, as I said, can't even look themselves in the mirror. I'm looking myself at a camera right now. It's you know, it's a screen to me, so I can see myself, because I really want to see myself while I speak. Because when I look at myself, I see somebody else right now. My words are my thoughts, actually. But when I see myself talking, I just see everything that I need to see. And I see, you know what I see? I see a person who 2 or 3 years ago was a wreck, who was fat, who was angry at the world, at everybody, at life, whose emotions were all over the place. I went to a psychiatrist, I'm still going, thinking that he's not going to be able to help me. Well, he helped me a lot. I should have been there today, but today I'm can't, so I'll go next week. But today I'm using to better myself with this video, to help other people if I can, because as imperfect as I am, there is a little like beam of light in my mind that a lot of people will get to see this video and understand what I'm saying, because there's not a lot of, there's not a lot of things that to understand here. If you feel what I'm saying, that's my point. You have to feel what you're saying. A lot of people just talk and lie. And, I can sit here and just say, yeah, we're going to lie. We're going to say this. We're going to say that. I can have my Bible here and I can read the Psalms and I can just quote, like saints and everything. And you will just say, yeah. Nope, that's not who I am. There is so much science in the world, there's so much emotion, there's so much technology, there's so much light, but there is so many miserable, angry, sad people who think that life revolves around money, looks, perfection. What is perfection? Is there anything that's perfect? Nope. I look at these videos where people just do makeup and stuff and they say, oh, it's a perfect look. No. You're doing a mask. You know what a perfect look would be for any girl or any woman? That's my opinion. To be natural, to accept yourself as you are, to be beautiful, to shine. And there's a lot of people who don't do that. There's a lot of men who don't do that. That's why I cut off all relationship with all the people around me, because they were toxic. They couldn't be helped. I tried. I nearly lost my mind with some people. Nope. Then I was thinking, why should I hate myself anymore? I mean, what's the point of hate? Self-hatred. Do I really hate myself because I don't like myself? Or is it something I learned that I should hate myself? And you know what? I learned that I should hate myself. Everybody told me, you're not good enough. When I finished my art academy, people told me, you will never make it. You will never have art studio. I do have it. You will never have exhibition. I had a ton of them. You will never do anything with your life. I did everything with my life. And I have a lot of time left. And I have books, I have magazines. There will be a lot of things left, behind me. My legacy is here already, so. And I know when I die, when I transition, I will be in a better place. I will be somewhere where energies combine, where everything is like one huge orgasmic universe where you just feel right where you have to be. And why shouldn't you do that here, while you have this body? That's the point. I mean, what do we do? What do we really, really, really need? Ask yourself, what do I need? What do you need? What do you need? Is there anything you need, really? Do you need to work? You do, because you need money, because society is made like that. You tell yourself, I don't have any talent, so I have to work like bureaucratic work or something boring. Yes, but there is always joy in any work. Find it. You can find it in other people that you work with. If you work in a toxic environment, then stop it. You can always say, bye, I quit. You go, you find yourself. Nobody will judge you. If people judge you for that, they don't love you. Love is overrated, because people don't know what love is anymore. Love is so much more than just saying, I love you. It's so hard to explain love, because people are looking for love in this strange urge to have somebody without thinking, do I need anybody really? You need to love yourself. When you look at yourself in the mirror, tell yourself, I love you. Not the mirror, yourself. But not in a narcissistic way. There's a lot of narcissists around that make other people's life horrible. And I talked about that in the last video that I spoke about cyberbullying and about people that hate on, other genders, other religions, other body shapes, anything that's different. People like to hate on. And when you hate on something, it just shows that you don't love yourself. You just project mean people into other people and onto other people, and it doesn't work. Words are words. You can tell me whatever you want. I was beaten up twice. I nearly lost my life once. I don't care. You can hurt me. You can beat my body to the pulp. If I survive, I will still be a winner. If I die, I will be in a better place. You stay here with this shit that you made yourself, because a lot of people just live in the shit. They don't even see that. They think they live like a beautiful, like, king life, like posh life. No, you are not happy. If you have a lot of money, you are not happy if you don't share. There's a lot of people who have a lot of money. I know them. They're so cheap. There's a lot of people who get nothing, that help me every time I wanted help. Actually, I needed help. And they never said, give it to me back. I gave so much of my time, of my energy, of my love to other people. Some people never said thank you. And you know what? That's okay. Because you know what I got? I got satisfaction of knowing that I helped somebody. Who cares about other stuff? But you gotta ask yourself, what do I want? What would the universe want me to do in this moment? Would the universe want really for me to be miserable? Sad, depressed? Cry about stuff that you can't really, do anything about? Or should you just start thinking clear? Cry. You can cry a lot. Crying is great. People don't get that crying is actually the best emotion you can have. When you cry, you clean yourself. Your soul just becomes more pure. And when you die anyway, your soul, your energy, whatever you call it, will continue. Your body will decompose. You don't need this to live on. You don't need to kneel in the church to know God, because He's here. He's here. He's around us. He's everywhere. He's inside of you. And people don't get that. That's what I was saying. If you find a God in yourself, you will be happy. No matter what kind of money you have, what kind of success you have. And you know what? Success does come with a lot of self-love. I know there's a lot of good things going to happen to me, to everybody who really, really believe that there is more. But some people just don't understand that there is more. They think that there is just social media, beauty, perfection. That other people that are not like them are not worth anything. Well, wake up call, guys. Everybody is worth the same. You can't be worth more just because you have more money, or because you have more education, or because you have more hair on your head, or better teeth or something, because people just start to lose themselves into the physical realm of existence without thinking about emotions and spiritual. And I'm not preaching here anything except self-love, and ask yourself again every day, what do I really need? I asked myself that for 3 years, and it came to me like lately. I'm just thinking, I just need peace, serenity, my art. I'm listening to the birds now outside. It's sunny, it's cold. And every day that I go and I record a video in the morning, there is a little thing of hope, a little piece of hope. You can hear it every time I say something. Because I go back and I hear those videos and I'm thinking, why did I say those things? I analyze. And then I realize I'm not mad at the world. I'm mad at myself. I'm mad that I let other things, other people, other stuff. See, the crow is here now, and I'm watching the crow. Sorry, I'm digressing, but it's a beautiful bird. It's like a sign. There's so much beauty in this world, so use it. Make yourself beautiful. Here and here. Knowledge is the power. Spirituality, you don't have to learn. It's already here. You just have to let it out. And closing yourself up is just not an option for me anymore. My light will come out and shine. And as horrible, cringeworthy, or whatever you want to call this little 30-minute talk sound, you know deep inside that it's true. Yep. It's amazing what we as people can do. It's amazing what we can feel, what we can give to the world. Oh, something is falling somewhere. And what we are capable of if we open up to the world in the best possible way we can. And again, I'm saying, just ask yourself, what do I need? What do I want? Do I really need anything? I love you. Thank you. Subscribe, share, comment, like, and talk to you later, guys. I love you, as I said, and love yourself. That's the most important thing. And, you know, there is hope. I'm the best example.